Welcome back, guys, to another exciting, very super duper, super fragilistic, espiala motherfucking docious episode of Dragon Ball Super Review on Cramp Gaming. I'm your host, Nate. Let's kick it. So, wanted to apologize to you guys for not making an upload last week. The reason why I couldn't was because my dog got really sick. He's doing a lot better now, but if you guys have any pets or anything like that, never go to the emergency room. If you can avoid going to the pet clinic's emergency room, avoid it. You're going to spend an arm and a leg, and you still got to follow up with your primary doctor at his vet, and it's ridiculous. The reason why it's so expensive is because when you go to the emergency clinic, everything is like double the price of what you would have paid if you would have gone to your primary doctor. And on top of that, it's not like when you go to your primary doctor for a follow-up that they take all the information that the emergency clinic found and use that, to further investigate the sickness of your pet. No, they want to start all over again, so you still got to pay the same down fees that you just paid at the other clinic. But my dog's doing a lot better now with the medication. So let's jump into episode 104 and 105 review. So episode 104 was awesome. I loved it. It got me hyped. I don't know when was the last time I got this hype. Maybe when I saw Goku transform into Super Saiyan Goku for the first time on Planet Namek. That's probably the last time I was so hyped, man. Like, I felt like a little freaking kid watching Goku transform into Super Saiyan God and just jump into this freaking fight. It was amazing. So, the first thing that I want to mention is when Goku turns into Super Saiyan God to intervene in the fight between Hit and the rabbit, is how quick he actually made it there. Hit was already having a difficult time predicting the rabbit's movements. He was way too fast. He was so fast that Hit didn't even have time to do his little time travel technique that allows him to move so fast. Goku made it there before Hit was even able to predict the rabbit's movements. That was extremely fast. Now the cool thing about this is how surprised everyone was, including the rabbit and Hit. They didn't even predict the fact that Goku made it there that quick. They were all in shock. If you notice, the screens on each individual's faces were in gray, as if the rabbit was in the middle of his attack on Hit the second that Goku stepped in. It wasn't that he sensed Goku and he stopped. No, Goku got there before that guy traveled from where he was to Hit. Well, you may be wondering, well, Nate, what's so important about Goku being this fast? Well, the importance about this is the fact that Topo mentioned earlier that the rabbit is the fastest in their universe. Now, it's safe to say that then that would mean that this rabbit should be the fastest throughout any of the universes, because this universe is actually the most dominant, or supposed to be the most dominant out of all the universes. So let's put things into perspective. Earlier in Dragon Ball Super, throughout the earlier to the mid episodes, maybe the 50s or 60 episodes, Whis was talking about an individual somewhere throughout the universes that powers rivaled even that of the gods of destruction. So I'm gonna make my prediction from here. Goku is that guy that rivals the powers of the gods of destruction throughout all of the universes. And I also believe that Vegeta and Gohan have a very critical role in all of this. That's honestly the highlight of Dragon Ball Super's episode 104 to me. Everything else was pretty much the same as any other episodes. It was just the fact of how Goku intervened in the fight. That's very important, and I think it's going to play a role later on in this tournament. Not to mention the fact that on top of him just flaunting how fast he is, once he started fighting the rabbit, he was still holding back. What's the reason behind this? We'll find out soon. Now, to further prove what I'm talking about, in episode 105, Master Roshi's going head-to-head with this witch, whatever you want to call her. Goku's being manhandled by this other guy who has like all the slime or whatever, and he's got him pinned down. So what happens? Once Master Roshi actually does his Kamehameha Blast, which was supposed to be like the strongest Kamehameha Blast he's ever done, which is the reason why he was supposed to die, Goku breaks out of that submission like it's nothing to go save Master Roshi. But if Goku would have really been trying, that guy would have been knocked out of the ring, which leads me to another theory about all of this. I think that Goku might be trying to not really knock people out of the ring and hope that he can leave at least one person from each universe alive, aside from the one that Gohan eliminated. Now, I know a few of the other universes have already been eliminated, but that's nothing that the Dragon Balls can't fix, which they're supposed to receive once they finish this tournament. So, I'm pretty sure what Goku might have in mind is he wants the strongest till the end. He wants to save the strongest for last, which might lead to a rebellion at the end of this tournament. Who knows? Before this tournament began, Goku realized when he fought with Krillin and his wife that teaming up with people was going to help them in this tournament by a landslide. So I don't believe that Goku's depending fully on himself. He wants the other people to be involved with this tournament. But I think that him leaving other people's to survive as hit, that's going to play a role later on in this tournament. And I really think they're going to end this with a big bang at the end. So I think it's going to end up in an all-out rebellion against the Angels with multiple people throughout the universes that are going to be fighting. By the end of this tournament, we should see that. That's what I believe, and I'm going to hold on to it. That I think that's the route that Dragon Ball Super is going to take. I'm going to leave you guys with this. Earlier on episode 104, the Omni Kings couldn't even see how fast that rabbit was moving. Goku was able to see it, and Hit was somewhat able to do it towards the end of that fight. So that tells you that the Omni Kings are vulnerable to speed. They don't have speed. They're strong, not fast. That's going to play a very, very critical role in the future of this tournament. But that's my review of episode 104 and 105 of Dragon Ball Super. If you liked it, hit that like button. If you didn't, don't hit that dislike button. I got some new content coming out later this week on different video games, hence the name Thumbs Cramp Gaming. Thanks for watching, guys.